One of everyone's favorite TV ants was just arrested along with about 50 other people in a huge NCAA scandal that involves coaches and ACT and SAT administrators accepting bribes from parents who are trying to get their kids admitted into college. This college scandal is currently sweeping tons of schools across the nation, including the entire Yale women's soccer team. Stay tuned for all the juicy details right after this. Hey guys, I'm Britt Johnson. Make sure you follow me on social media and click subscribe to the Fumble if you haven't already. Close to 50 coaches, parents, and board members were indicted Tuesday for allegedly, and I quote, getting students admitted to elite universities as recruited athletes regardless of their athletic abilities and helping potential students cheat on their college exams. According to NBC News, the schools that were involved in the latest NCAA scandal are Georgetown, Stanford, UCLA, the University of San Diego, USC, the University of Texas, Wake Forest, and Yale. 40 plus people that were arrested don't just include the sports world, but affects the entertainment world as well. 2 actresses, Felicity Huffman, who you guys may recognize from a few movies, as well as her most notable character in Desperate Housewives, which sounds very fitting under these circumstances, and of course, everyone's favorite aunt from Full House, Aunt Becky. Both women were indicted Tuesday as part of the 33 parents indicted. An ABC reporter released a clip of the indictment which states this. Authorities say parents would pay him a predetermined amount with full knowledge of what they were doing. He would then steer the money to one of 2 places, either an SAT or ACT administrator or a college athletic coach. The coaches would allegedly arrange a fake profile that listed the prospective student as an athlete, and exam administrators would either hire proctors to take the test or correct the answers of a student. The document also states that the bribes would range anywhere from a few $1,000 all the way up to $6 million. This may be a silly question for me to ask, but I get the few $1,000 because college is really expensive. So to do that, you're getting a deal, right? However, $6 million? Damn! Isn't it just cheaper to just pay for your kid to go to school? Mind you, these aren't top athletes for the most part that just can't pass the test and need a little help because they have to go to college so then they can go to the NBA or NFL and make millions of dollars. No, guys. These are some regular kids with rich-ass parents, and now I'm just all the way confused. I don't even know what's going on. As far as coaches are concerned, Yale's former women's soccer coach, Rudy Meredith, has also been one of the people indicted. Meredith resigned back in November and has reportedly accepted over $400,000 in bribes, which started back in 2015. The court documents stating this. Beginning in or about 2015, Meredith agreed with Singer and others known and unknown to the United States Attorney to accept bribes in exchange for designated applicants to Yale as recruits for the Yale's women's soccer team, and thereby facilitating their admission to the university in violation of the duty of honest services he owed to Yale as his employer. Former head basketball coach at the University of Pennsylvania, who is currently with the Celtics now, actually testified this past Friday that he was paid hundreds of thousands of dollars in bribes by a businessman to get his son into the Ivy League school. Another notable name in the huge sweep is Dr. Donna Heinel of USC. Now, Donna is the Senior Associate Athletic Director for the university and has reportedly taken a whopping $1.3 million in bribes. This new scandal isn't the first to grace the NCAA. Over the years, the NCAA has had several huge scandals, most notably the Sandusky scandal, which took place at Penn State when assistant football coach Jerry Sandusky was indicted in November of 2011 on 52 accounts of child molestation after he had molested young boys who are part of his charity, the Second Mile, for over 15 years. Another scandal, which involved NFL baller Terrell Pryor, happened in 2010 when 5 Ohio State players got in trouble for receiving tattoos at discounted prices, as well as selling championship rings, jerseys, and awards. The players were suspended for 5 games the following season and had to pay back the money from the things that they had sold. Pryor, who went on to play in the NFL, said he was just trying to help his mama out, which I think is usually the case for a lot of these athletes. Players don't really make enough money off of their scholarship money to provide for themselves, let alone help anybody else, and they aren't really given the option to actually work while also in school and attending practice and games. The NCAA made a profit of $1.1 billion in 2018 alone, but still refuses to work out some type of incentive program to make sure their players have enough money to live off of. In this particular news scandal, though, it's people who already had money and they are taking scholarship spots from those who really need the money or have the athletic abilities. And these spots are going to now undeserving kids just because their parents have money and they want to send their kid to an Ivy League school. This is so sad and one of the craziest NCAA scandals I think we have to date. So I need to know what you guys think about the latest NCAA admissions scandal. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, click subscribe, and shop the Fumble store for the latest game day gear. I'm your host, Britt Johnson for the Fumble, and I'll see you soon.